sit back, relax and enjoy this. It's called Uninvited Guests. And it starts with a quote from Chip Chipman, who said, "I don't let them rent out a room in my head." Do you have someone in your life that makes your heart sink? Some special person who seems to have a real knack for draining the joy out of each and every encounter? Be honest. It's okay. I won't tell. If you're busy picturing them right now, I'm willing to bet your spirits just dropped. Sorry about that. But hang on a minute. What do you make of that? How is it that this person can make you feel lousy when they're not even there? It all comes down to a straightforward but very convincing trick of the mind that works exactly the same for all of us. We don't actually experience difficult people. What we experience is our thinking about them. And this holds true for all of life. Quite literally, moment to moment, we are feeling our own thought processes. It's all we get. This immediately explains how it's possible for them to ruin your day from afar, and incidentally why their friends don't find them quite as obnoxious as you do. As outlandish as it might seem, we are all walking around in our own little thought-created worlds, believing them to be the way it is, when in reality there are as many versions of that difficult person as there are people who've met them, and none are true. I know, it's enough to make your head spin. The good news is, you don't have to buy into this in order for it to help you have a very different experience. Try holding it lightly and just play with the idea while we prepare for your next meetup. So, how much of the suffering we do on behalf of these supposedly difficult people is going on in our minds? We might be driving to theirs, reflecting on their past transgressions and anticipating how bad this coming encounter is likely to be, all of which is the equivalent of hitting ourselves over the head with our own thoughts and then wondering why we have such a headache. If you really want to get one over on them, why not let yourself off the hook and stop doing that? It won't cost you a penny, and your life will improve instantly. But Giles, I do actually have to spend time with them, I hear you bemoan. And I'm here to remind you, gently, that it can only work one way. Even in their presence, however it looks, the irritation you feel comes not from them, but from the activity of the mind as it compares and judges and delivers its long list of impossible demands that it thinks it needs to be okay in the presence of this person. This is the true uninvited guest here, and to see that is enough. We're human, so we will never be free from its chatter. But as we get wise to its nature, we start to take our thinking far less seriously and we realise our freedom in spite of it. It all comes back to this one simple fact. When we are less bothered by our thinking about something, we're less bothered by the something. Difficult people included. With love, Giles.